Hello everybody, Qzilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. In the last episode, we battled some new monsters and learned the truth of what happened to our grandfather. Basically, how he bit it. And in today's episode, well, we've got a new pit to go investigate. Okay, so it's this way. Oh yeah, I should probably just bring this out because I know exactly what we're gonna be going up against. The source of the light is just ahead. Let's go, buddy! Of course. Ooh.
Wow, looks like a maniac monster was here and didn't hold back, huh?
Yes, and the light's grown in intensity. Oh no.
Oh, that is a massive sinkhole.
It's a pit of preposterous proportions!
Yes, it swallowed the entire village.
We've got trouble!
Lay off, will ya? You trying to make a meal out of me?
Hold on.
You think I'm a conchu for you to chew on?
Isn't that?
Must have got me confused with a regular feline.
I know that voice! Positively!
Claudacious!
And Rapid just immediately attacks with a fireball.
Look alive, buddy! Time to
That's
run!
funny. Alright, time to fight a Crimson Qurupeco. That feline. Anyway, we can worry about that after we deal with this Qurupeco. So, the Crimson Qurupeco, like I mentioned in the last episode, attacks using tech attacks normally, and speed attacks when enraged. That's a song to drain the opponent's strength. Would it be really bad if I took a cat nap right here? Yes, Navirou. Okay, so it looks like the Rage Raid Qurupeco, or Crimson Qurupeco, can attack twice per turn. Voice Mimicry. And it summons a Plumdano Hermitor. Qurupeco imitates the cries of other monsters to call in reinforcements. This fight will be a lot easier if we can stop it using its Mimic Voice ability. What do you think I'm trying? There we go. Now that it's been down, it shouldn't be able to use its voice mimicry stuff anymore. At least not its head is broken. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna target the Crimson Qurupeco before we target the Daimyo Hermitor. Alright, there we go. Crimson Qurupeco defeated. Alright, now to just fight off the Plum Daimyo. Which, by default, uses tech attacks, but once enraged like it is now... it will use speed attacks. Oddly enough, much like the Crimson Qurupeco. Now it is weak to thunder. Or no, ice instead of fire or thunder. You would be surprised as to why that... oh. Actually, no, you probably wouldn't. Alright, so it's using Scissor Guard. What this means is... I am going to throw a Sonic Bomb. You may say ineffective, but in truth, that is exactly what you need to do in order to down it for a turn. Alright, I'm gonna spinning meteor on the body. Alright, shouldn't be too long now. And there we go. I've never seen a Qurupeco get this worked up before. It's because it's Rage Raid. At least it hasn't spread to any other monsters yet. Well, like usual, we have to have the typical Qurupeco fight.
Phew! That was a close one!
Color me impressed. Waltzing around with monsters? Positively claudacious stuff.
Huh? Sarge? Sarge!
Meowdy-doo, partner.
Positively claudacious! I must be dreaming!
Took the words right out of my mouth. With your antics, I'm surprised you're still alive. Yeah.
How do you know Navirou?
Name's Orgo.
The two of us go way back! He's my brother from another mother!
What you call you? You're going by Navirou now?
Navigating Navirou! Pretty cool, right?
Sure is.
Positively! Claudacious!
And for,
And what?
it's nothing. I mean, it's positively claudacious.
You bet it is! You bet it is!
I owe you one. Why don't you drop by my place?
Ooh.
Huh, so you live around here now?
Yeah, lots changed.
I haven't seen you in forever! There's so much I want to tell you! Do you mind, if we swing by Sarge's house?
Sure, let's just
Fine.
go. My place is just past Pomore Garden. Follow me. Ooh. Pomore Garden is another area in, Welcome to Pomore Garden. Here in Lemoore, this is essentially this game's perennial pass. being a sub-area to a much larger area that has its own dens and monsters. So this is where you normally find stuff like Ruby Basarios and Green Nargacuga. However, after we're done with the story portions here, we'll also be able to find... well, this is also where you'd find stuff like Purple Ludroth and Crimson Qurupeco, but yeah, after the story portion here, we'll be able to find 2 more monsters.
Sarge, this is where you live?
That's right. As you can see, it's a shelter for feline.
A shelter?
For those who lost their homes and got nowhere else to lay their heads.
How did they lose their homes?
You saw the pit earlier, right? Our village used to be right there.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
It's tough times for everyone, but I haven't lost my spirit. I got my family.
That does help.
As if losing our village wasn't enough. Terrifying monsters are hanging around the pit. Some are acting real strange, like the one you saved me from.
This must be so stressful. Is there some way we can help?
Yeah, Sarge, don't be shy. Ask for anything.
Anything?
We're family, aren't we? We help each other out, especially during hard times.
Aw, thank you guys.
Let's get ready and go check out the monsters in this area.
Alright. Pardon me, Ryder, but is it true what you were talking about with Orgo? We saw a terrible meowster in Bloomburst Grove. That's why we're hiding out here. But our settlement is in Bloomburst Grove. Please help us. So that's why you're all gathered here, huh? Alright, fear not, my feline friends. We'll go and check this monster out. Protect the hideout. As Enna tells you how Red died, you decide to uncover the truth he was searching for. While investigating the light, Navirou shares a touching reunion with Orgo, and offers his help when he finds that Orgo's former village was destroyed by a pit, and now his new home is threatened by monsters. Alright, so welcome to the Felyne Shelter. This is basically our version of Felyne Village. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in all these sub-quests that I've got. But, yeah. Basically, each of the towns in this game are essentially their own versions of the towns from the first game. So, Mahana Village is this game's version of Hakum. Lelouch is kind of like an in-between of both. Let's see. So yeah, Ruto is like... I guess Ruto is more like Albarax? Either like Albarax or Dark Snow... or... Actually, I have no idea. Now I'm second-guessing myself. Darn it. Ooh, a barrel feline. Okay. Alright. Give me this quiz. What prevents a Daimyo Hermitor from counterattacking foe? What determines its element? Its natural element? No? Oh yeah, that's right, it's the strongest. I am still upset that they removed the ability to change a monster's element, because that was honestly one of the best things ever. Just added like a degree of customization you couldn't find anywhere else. Turn the Qurupeco armor? Alright, I can just forge that real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready before I continue the story. Alright, now that my gear is all upgraded, let's head on out over to Bloomburst Grove. Alright, so in contrast to hold on. There we go. Alright, so like I was trying to say, in contrast to normal Lemoore, the Pomore Garden area is much more vibrant and has Green Nargacuga, Crimson Qurupeco, Ruby Basarios for now. Oh yeah, Purple Gypsaurus is also here. However, later on, we'll be able to get ourselves some Leviathans. Okay, so yeah, you can also get Purple Ludroth already from this place. Now, since I'm at a high enough level that I can just quick finish all the monsters here, I'm gonna be doing that whenever we encounter them. Just so that way I don't have to drag out the fights. Okay, so let's see. I think if we go down this way... Also, you may notice that I put away Ninja. I just don't really see a point in having him on the team now, because he was kind of just there for me to show off, like, hey, we can do this pretty easily. Okay, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Or too much farther. I hate the fact that you can't really tell which way you're going or whether or not the way that you're going is the right way. Oh, yep. That's... Wait, what? That's it? That's the monster? Alright, looks like we're up against a Mizutsune. I wasn't expecting it this early on. It doesn't look like this Mizutsune is Rage Raid. Let's hope it stays that way. Rage Raid or not, this isn't a monster to take lightly. Its bubbles look pretty, but they can cause a lot of damage. Meet Mizutsune, the second of the Fated Four for us to encounter. This is the water user of the group. It, by default, uses tech attacks, but when in rage, it uses speed attacks. It is also a Leviathan class monster. And when it comes to its body parts, by default, it's weak to slash and blunt, and it's the same thing for its body and legs. But its tail is weak to only pierce, and Ratha, why are you doing this? Now, if you want to make one retreat, and I think it becomes available in Dens after this fight, I think? It's either after this fight or a later fight. What? Kyle, over there! What are you doing here? Those two again, and they actually beat the Mizutsune?
Hunting's for hunters.
Well, I guess we didn't get to actually defeat the Mizu. Guess I'll have to go over it again later.
Well done. Shall we follow them?
There's no need. It's not a hunt.
How nonchalant.
Don't tease me.
You again? Why are you here? I bet you're still after Ratha, aren't you? Can't you just leave us in peace?
You've got the wrong idea. This is my...
We're done here.
Wait a minute. Hey, pal. I saw you in action. You were positively claudacious.
As usual, nothing escapes your attention, Orgo.
It's been a while, Tsukino.
What? You know each other?
Sure do. To what do we owe this pleasure?
Came on a hunch. I had a bad feeling. And I was right. The village has been destroyed. Of course, I didn't expect to run into you here.
But hey, the invisible bonds of fate brought old friends back together. And that's just peachy, don't you think?
Can't shake each other off no matter how hard we try.
Don't act so cold. That old trick won't work on me. Come on by my house for a chat.
For a chat? What about?
About how all you claudacious folk can solve our monster problems once and for all.
Sarge!
You want us to go on a cooperative mission?
Just the immediate, that's probably not gonna work. I don't blame you for trying, Orgo, but... Right then. I want to talk to you about something, so meet me at the shelter, got it? Sure. I love how he's just like, come on, let's get you guys to work together.
Thank you for helping me out back there. Really appreciate it. By the way, why's everybody acting so tense? We're all in this together, right?
Listen, Sarge, I'm all for helping you get rid of big, bad monsters, but it might be impossible to team up with these guys.
I thought you were all well acquainted.
If only it were that simple.
I think it's a good idea to join forces.
Huh?
And over here speaking
Why,
truth.
pray tell?
I want to help those in need, whether it's felines or humans. Besides, it may bring us closer to discovering the truth.
In short, you can help Orgo and the felines, while also approaching your own objective?
Why not? Hunters excel at tracking monsters, while riders are known for greater mobility. Your abilities complement one another. Together, we'll be more efficient.
I see. That is rather persuasive.
Hold on. Are you saying you don't mind teaming up with riders who keep a cursed Rathalos as their friend?
Don't jump to conclusions. Is it a harmful power? We don't know that yet.
Oh,
What are you going on about?
this strange light. It gives monsters terrible power and makes them wreak havoc to everything in their path. It won't end with the destruction of just one village.
Is that true?
Ratha doesn't have that power, though.
I don't doubt it. Our village was destroyed long before you guys turned up. Looks to me you're not to blame. Why don't we settle it with a good old cat fight? Whoever has the most claudacious paw punch wins.
Sarge, that's how felines settle matters, not humans.
I can dig it. But, for what it's worth, I'd welcome all the help I can get.
If it's for you, Sarge, I can put up with them for a while.
What do
All
you
right.
say, Kyle?
If you're willing to do it, I'll tag along.
Thank you, Kyle. I'll owe you for this.
I'll help, but there's one condition. If I see that Rathalos get up to any funny business at all, I'm gonna put an end to this.
Alright, I guess I can accept that condition. Let me get right down to it. I want your help with a monster that's been seen down by Clora Coast. Piece of cake! Just point us in the right direction. A complicated compromise. Many felines have lost their home because of the pits. Orgo asks you to go investigate the one that destroyed his village. During your investigation, Kyle and Tsukino turn up. Unaware of the tension between your two parties, Orgo insists you all work together. Oh, Kyle's now our battle buddy. That's going to be it for this episode. I will see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.